Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Faff with me. For anybody new, faffing is a British term that means sort of messing around, piddling around with this and that, and generally having a great deal of fun and pleasure doing so. I will quote you The Wind in the Willows, Ratty to Mole. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, half so much worth doing as simply messing about in boats or with paper. So, I have two things that I want to do. This is for part 2. So I have the spring journal that I really do need to get started on. And I have a gentle journaling idea. And gentle journaling is a hashtag brought to you by Janet at Janet Nash. And I have an executive producer who is Gracie the cat, and she shreds paper. Much like this, regularly. And part of it is my fault because I have paper on the floor, and it's just something that she likes, and so I indulge her with paper that she's allowed to shred, and she just sometimes forgets that she's not allowed to shred everything that is on the floor. So here's some more bits. Anyways, I came across the idea, I came across the idea that somebody had on the internet. And I wrote it down. Hang on, I'll be right back because I want to give this person credit. The channel is Caged Fish. And I will write that down for you because the cage is spelled with a K. I need a piece of paper. I always need a piece of paper. So it is from, pardon me, I'll use this. Kaged Fish. And she talks about the idea of serendipity journaling. And I think serendipity is the idea of it's just whatever comes. We might think of it as arm's reach journaling, or just journaling with whatever we forage, that kind of stuff. So I want to make, using those two ideas, a stupid little journal that is Gracie's bits of paper. And I have this wonderful ad that has nothing to do with cats, but I like it because it is just a big old honkin' English muffin, a bacon English muffin. Look at that. This actually is a bunch of little coupons, and I needed to put a backing on it so that it wouldn't fall apart on me. There we are. And my poor little nose is somehow just running like crazy at the moment. It's fine until you just start moving around, and then hoo-wee. There. I might have to get up and get another Kleenex, I'm not sure. We shall cross that bridge when we come to it. There we are. We need another Kleenex. Hang on, I'll be right back. Some more Gracie's paper from this morning. And I brought a spare just so that hopefully it keeps me from having to get up every 2 seconds. So let us do the, oh, see, that's where it was pleated. Sad pants. Well, what do we do? Well, how about this? Or any of these. So I'm just pulling out of my box. Oh, we're doing that. A little dusty, and we're gonna have some social tea. So I've got my matte clean for from Junk Journal January, and I need to do a blade change. I'm getting low on this one, that's for sure. And if this sticks out, it sticks out. I think it's tall enough. It's tall enough. It might work. Let's see, that is, what is that? 8 1/4, that's 4 1/8. And what is this for width? 4 1/8-ish. Horseshoes and hand grenades. I'm gonna leave that for grins and giggles. There's a whole pile of tree cutting happening in my neighborhood, so if you hear chainsaws, it's nothing to be alarmed about. It's all part of the natural order of the Canadian landscape. Ish. Okay, I'm just gonna try and score it in a way that has a better crease in it. There. Okay, good enough. And these are all like envelopes from junk mail that have been trimmed down. I got rid of the windows because I don't know that the windows would give us anything. It wouldn't, there's no benefit to it. That's what I'm trying to say. Nose is still running. Oh, goodness sakes. So I'm just going to do a little bit of folding here so that I can get these holes punched. One. There's 2. There's 3. And I am totally aware that this is a ridiculous journal. Like, very ridiculous. I need some thread. Hang on. Oh, goodness sakes. I must be allergic to sunshine. That's what's happening. Because it's sunny out at the moment. It's sunny and warm. But frankly, I was out today and No coat, no nothing, just woo, just pit pat, let's get at it. And yes, I know this is way too long. Oh, you know what, let's do charms. Oh, okay, all right. There. Yep. Good. Just like that. I feel like this is proof for anybody who needs it, and permission for anybody who needs it, that anything can be a junk journal, meaning anything that you can have in your general area, which is, I've used this out of a bunch of envelopes and a back of a cookie box, and I am going to fill it with a ridiculous content, which is the shredded paper that my cat leaves everywhere. Like, seriously. There. And so we can get dangles at some point, and then this will probably mold itself over time, I'm gonna say. Okay, here we are. Isn't that fun? Woo! How many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So ample, ample, ample. Now let us do a little bit of gluing, and there's nothing that says that we can't decorate this while we carry on, because, well, nothing says we can't. So I need one of the pages that sort of needs covering. There's two anyways. There's one that's got the address, and there's that's the back page, but I don't want to do that. Well, that one maybe. We'll do this one. So this is, what is this? This is a puffy envelope that Jennifer Dirtle sent me a beautiful package of Happy Mail, and I put it on the floor, and then she started sitting on it, and I realized that a puffy envelope, as far as a cat is concerned, is essentially a cushion, padded cushion. So I left it there, and having left it there, she decided that it would be a good idea to start shredding it. So at some point I'm going to have to take it away from her, or possibly replace it, because heaven forbid we should be without our padded envelope now. What do I want to do? Yeah, do that. And she's just happily, it's full of cat hair. It's ridiculous. I mean, this is not something that is going to be going to say for sale on Etsy. think that is a glue and sticky and cat hair, really not compatible. There we are. That's what I wanted off. There. Okay, and that thump was Gracie off to go to another room because we're getting to witching hour. Maybe this is be better. That is full of plastic, so I'm not even gonna try. There'll be more. Okay, so it's 2 more bits. Oh, I forgot to set the timer. There we are. We'll do that. Spot ourselves maybe 10 minutes. There. Okay. So there's one. Let's work on this one maybe. So we've got bits left. Where? Where it? Well, we're not gonna. Okay, so that is, okay, that's, I have paper that's there. That isn't anything. We have that. So all of this dark goes over here. I have no idea what that is. So this is a piece of paper, like journaling paper, if that makes any sense. Digital paper. Wow, that's the word I wanted. This is something from somewhere. I don't know what, but we're gonna, oh, I know what this is. So this is an envelope, a natural envelope, I think. A nature envelope. Oh, I got a mailer in. I want very badly to find the tweezers that I think should be here. And I can see them not. And this disappoints me in a way that I can't properly explain. Boo! Boo, 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 boo. I'm not trying to put the paper back together again. I'm just trying to plunk it down. That's not green at the moment. So I'll take this one little last bit. We will be done that page. Like that. There we are. And another page. Let us do, which one do we want? Let's do, no, white page. Oh, sure, let's do a white page. So this is, what is this? So you know how you buy flowers and you get, oops, or you're given flowers and it comes in this big, huge bouquet thingy. Paper bouquet. So this is basically paper bouquet paper. And this is one of her approved papers. So I have, whenever flowers come into the house, she gets that as the thing to sit on because she really enjoys sitting on it. I'm going to put the digital there. Let's put the digital there. Digital there. And what else? Oh yes, and so this morning, I think I said, she went after my Habunichi, which is this beautiful paper here, and she took out a chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, destroyed half of February. A little rodent. No, I should do it on the dark so you can see where it's been. Oh, no, there's more. Oops, missed. Oh, I love you, boo. So as she carries on, I will periodically use this then to be my gentle journaling spot until I get this filled or something else occurs to me. So we have got bits and pieces like this that we can, like once we get some bases down, we might be able to use that. So I'll have to make, I think I've got a couple of these. And these are coffee filters that I have covered in a marker. And then what have I done? What have I done? And then I have, what does that mean? Sprayed with water and then let the colors run. And they run in a beautiful way. And so, next thing we need is some kind of pocket. So we'll do that. I don't want the little old guy. Okay, now I'm all fussy about. Okay, let's try that. That's recipe for a night in. That seems appropriate. There we are. Fold that down just like that. Give it a little bit more oomph. If you're watching my other videos on K3N's slow stitch along, you will perhaps recall that I have had an adamant statement that I will not be doing any more tests on the iron dyeing, and I am here to report that that is patently untrue, because I went to the thrift store today and I got myself another sheet. And all I'm going to say is God bless IKEA. Here. It just occurred to me that, you know how you have people who ask, oh, so if you were stuck on a deserted island, what would you know, what are your must-haves? I think it would be paper, glue, and scissors. You might never hear from me again. Oh, and a needle and thread and material. and then I'm done. And it's like, you know what? Find me, don't find me, I'll be fine. Okay, that needs a little bit of a trim. Oh dear. It always needs a little trim, doesn't it? Oops. Okay, that's better. And anything worth doing, together now, worth overdoing. Let's do those fun corners. Put that in there. And somebody on the internet did these paper clips where you took jewelry pliers and you just sort of curled the ends of a paper clip. And so that's what I have done here. And we are going to use that to pin that in. And there we are. There is Gracie's, let us call it the Cat's Whiskers Journal. And as we find something appropriate, we'll be able to put that in there. So that is job one. Woo! Bit of a reset. Pop all these away, 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 away. And then beady-boop-de-doo. This is the bin for a spring journal. So I've been printing digitals from, this is the Junk Journal Studio. This is the entomology kit. This is more from the entomology kit. I love these frames. Can't remember any of these, but I've purchased those. There's probably Roxy Creations, that's a Roxy Creation, and then there's probably Medieval Mirage, that's Medieval Mirage. So I have piles. Oh, and here is Cindy at Studio Lube material. And more Junk Journal Studio. So lots and lots and lots of pepper. This is the Indiana Jones book that I gutted, that technically speaking will be part of the, this will probably be just a glue book. It's a shame, because it's nice paper. Well, you know, and we also have Nancy, which is the carryover from our last along, which is the Junk Journal July. Still haven't been able to find a replacement, like another of this, what's the date? They changed the cover style. This is 1968. So it has a textured matte cover, and the newer ones have a horrible glossy, and they changed the yellow. Not a fan. I understand why they needed to change. Not a fan. That's not the book that's not the Nancy of my childhood. We've got this bin, lots of stuff from Shell's Creative Chaos. So so we always need one of those. I'm going to put that in there as well. And this is some bits. And then we open the top. And then there's more paper, and there's the book, and then there's more paper. Oh my stars. Well, I was terribly concerned apparently that I would run out of paper. Oh, what happens if there's not enough for the book? So these are all bits and pieces of stuff that I can use. Now what I want is the actual, maybe this is them? Yep. Okay, let's take this up. Because I think this is what I want. It's also part of the colorway. So we're going to do that for the mo. Sure, we'll put that there. Put that on the floor. Now, in a fit of absolute, to me anyways, genius, I think you remember me taking these bits and pieces and making, these were the sort of scraps left over, and I wanted to make a sort of a color block of what the original book images, what the colorway is. And I created a color scheme, which is hugely helpful for me to be able to see things in a far more appropriate way. And I will use an example, that. So my brain will say, oh, that's purple. So any purple would fill that brief, but it's not any purple because it is a purple that really skews red. And it's almost like a dusty pinky gray. And I don't think I would have been picking the right purples had I not done this. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. I wonder if I'm allergic to tea. So, playing around with that, and I strongly urge anybody who is a little bit lacking in confidence about color to try this, because it will, I also took this to Value Village today. Didn't get anything in these colorways because there wasn't anything available, but I knew the colors that I was looking for as opposed to, oh, that's purple. So there we are. I did a thing. And we've got owls, and we've got paper and images, and let's do some cutouts first, because I did glue some of these. So these are glued. That one's glued. I think I missed sort of Tuesday for Tuesday 10, which is sad, because I think I surely could have done with a round of do 10. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again, or I need to blow my nose. I am so sorry. I don't even know. Oh. The other place I was at today is the pool, so I wonder if something in the pool air that's gotten up my sinuses. In any event, so we've got all of that. Put all of that to the side because these are stuff that we need to work with. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got a lot of stuff already. And so let us cut this out. We are cutting out. ish. There's one. And I think one of the things that I see Cindy at Studio do all the time, and everybody knows that I copy anything that I see. I am nothing if not a sponge. She will take these kinds of cards and then further embellish them, so she won't stop here. So I'm thinking that's a thing. That's kind of cute. Okay, one. Should cut it off this way. Separate these buddies. There's two. This one for sure needs, this at least is, the image has a focal point and a story to it. This is much less so, and you would, I think I would want to, I'm not going to necessarily use that, but put something there and then like another thing. I'll need to, I think I have a huge pile of fussy cut birds and flowers from Rachel at Roxy Creation. I have to go dig those out, because I'm betting that there's got to be something in the colors that I'm looking for. There. And what I want most out of today's sesh is to get a start on this, to get my engine going on this, because it's been sitting idle. I've felt like I've taken a ton of time off, and it's like I haven't really. Just been playing around with fabric and doing a whole pile of iron dyeing. But I do need to get this sorted. That's two. Here's another one. I'll put it to the side. Okay. There we are. That's nice. This is another one that could do with a flower or something. Oh, the chainsaws have stopped. There, that's another super plain one. Oh, and these have got words. That's fun. There's that. So I think I might stop once I get all these cut out, but we can have a refresh look together on what these cards look like. I love his little mouse buddy. There were birds, little black sparrows, like ink drops in the snow. Oh, we got squirrels. Squirrel. There. Do it straight. There we are. This, I think, was 100% envelope material. And, or maybe not. Because that's actually blank enough and it's light enough that you could journal on it. And this 100% needs like a bird or something. And we've got 2 more. Oh no, yep, we were using blank pages. Blank pages, that means that they were journaling cards or tags. Okay. Owl. Oops. Not good enough. Oops. And that. There we are. Okay, so let's stop there. Do a little assess. And we will leave in peace with some fun things done. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I don't know what that tells me, except that I have 9. And I have kind of an adorable little journal for Lucy. It's all of her threading papers. It's all the papers that she got threaded. Because she's such a silly girl. I like that. So I'm going to leave you here. But we will be back shortly because we will get the engine going for some more of the spring journal. And if Gracie has done any more paper shredding, we know exactly where the paper is going to go for some gentle journaling. So that's all for now. I will talk to you real soon. What is my outro? My outro is take care of yourself and stay out of trouble. Bye now.